Well, I will tell you the chemical formulas and structure of the Gatorade. First, the ionic compound in Gatorade is sodium chloride. Also, the predominant element in the drink is glucose. 6 of carbon, 12 of hydrogen, and 6 of oxygen. There is also water in the Gatorade. There is 2 of hydrogen and 1 of oxygen. Gatorade replaces electrolytes in the athlete's body with electrolytes such as sodium chloride. And Gatorade also uses hydrogen bonds due to the fact that hydrogen is bonded to oxygen. Hey, I will tell you the adverse effects of higher or less quantity of electrolytes in your body, like electrolyte disorder. Well, the electrolyte disorder may cause irregular heart rate, fast heart rate, fatigue, lethargy, nausea, and it is a large etc. of disorders. Also, this disorder of electrolytes may cause the disbalance of primordial elements that are in the body, like calcium, chloride, magnesium, phosphate, potassium, and sodium.
Electrolytes are very important. Like, we talk about electrolytes a lot in our commercials, but have you actually seen what they are about? Electrolytes are basically charges, positively charged or negatively charged. So, if you don't have electrolytes, basically you can't control water in your body because electrolytes are responsible of making sure your cells have not an excess of water and making sure your cells have not dry out. Scientists recommend that you consume 1.5 grams of electrolytes a day. Normally, you get those electrolytes from salt. Does Gatorade have enough electrolytes? Of course, Gatorade is the most awesome drink in the entire market. But if you don't believe us, you should know that Gatorade has sugar too, so you might actually burn more calories than you burn in those routines of exercise.
When we do physical activity, we lose a lot of minerals. Because of that, you have to stay hydrated. Water is a good option? No, it's not. It may quench your thirst or hydrate you a little bit, but not entirely since it does not provide you with the sodium or electrolytes that you lose during exercise. In fact, this can cause you hyponatremia, but Gatorade helps you to rehydrate and restore depleted carbohydrates and electrolytes during exercise. Hydration is essential for the proper functioning of the brain, since the brain consumes liquid in large quantities. This obtains the hydration of the majority of the foods that we eat. Initially, water is enough, but what if we want to lead a healthy life and constantly do physical activity? Well, in that case, you should try Gatorade to help the liquids reach first the brain and then the rest of the body. On the contrary, you will possibly suffer of difficulty in concentrating, getting tired quickly, sleep issues, you may present anxiety and stress, and it also causes problems in functioning of the vast majority of the organs and systems of the body. In case you don't have Gatorade on hand, you can make a homemade isotonic drink. The minerals that contain the most electrolytes are sodium, calcium, chlorine, potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus. This is why a drink with the following ingredients helps a lot with hydration in physical activity. A water base with lemon, a tablespoon of magnesium carbonate, pink Himalayan salt. Do not apply common salt, this to avoid the refining process. And finally, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. With this drink, you can stay hydrated, or at least until you buy your Gatorade in the market.
So hi guys. So now I'm going to explain you the substances that the electrolytes have, and then I'm going to show you the electronic configuration or the amount of electrons that these substances have. Why? Because it's very important to know the amount of electrons that these substances have, because it's like the base of all. So I hope that you pay attention. And the substances that these electrolytes have are sodium, calcium, chlorine, potassium, magnesium, and match. So these are some of the substances that we can find. And now in an image, I'm going to show you the electronic configuration of the or the amount of electrons that these substances have. So see you. Okay, now that you know about the electrons and the substances that the electrolytes have, now I'm going to mention to you a mix that these substances make to, yes, to have an electrolyte, saying like that. So these substances make a ionic bond. What this process consists is about transfer electrons, and this change of electrons make a electromagnetical charge molecule that is called an ion. So when this happen, this ion is like too strong, is like a solid. So it can, we can say that is like a salt. So it's very strong, or yes, it's like a solid. It's like a salt. So when it's a salt or when it's a solid, the charge of this ion is too slow. But when this ion is on water, the charge of this ion is going to make well, or is going to be well. So that's the way of why these substances are on water, or why these electrolytes are on, for example, a Gatorade or a Powerade. So that's the way of the electrolytes